Yo, coming at you live and direct. Day 2. I'm bringing you the Survivor Series 2 DMV. Richmond, Virginia card at the top. Another epic event. I see you moving around. Y'all gonna have to get a tour van. You moving around North Carolina, Houston, Richmond. You all over the place. You ain't been at home in a while. But, I'm feeling it. And I see what y'all doing. But let me go ahead and get with this recap. First and foremost, I did miss the first two battles because I arrived late. The first one was Jack Boy Maine against Nun. From what I hear, Jack Boy bodied Nun 3-0. I asked several people in the crowd, in the building, and they said it didn't look good for Nun. Nun had he sold a fight, but, it didn't look good for him. So Jack Boy Maine had a better showing than his first time in his hometown in Richmond. And the other one that I missed was, which I like to see because I like Holmesy. He's a puncher. I like how he talks. I missed Holmesy the God versus Big Cannon. Big Cannon last bout that I remember watching was with him and Young Cannon, the 2-on-2, and it was lackluster. It wasn't too. It wasn't something that I was so excited to see. I've seen a better Big Cannon, but I didn't poll the audience on this one. I'll probably catch that one later and do that at a later time. But let's get to the ones that I did see. All right. So I'm gonna start with Joe versus Newborn. All right. Well, out the gate, Newborn, he does what he does. He's got his flow. He's a puncher, always been. Joe is a new dude. Joe nice. I like how he puts his metaphors and how he puts his bars together. Sometimes his delivery could be a little off or whatever, but he did his thing. So Newborn, like I said, Newborn already has his lane where he does, and he just did him. And he managed to, I'm going to call this one 2-1 either way. But, being that, Joe's kind of like the rookie or sophomore, so to speak, I'm probably going to edge it to Joe. A lot of, Newborn was saying a lot of fire stuff. Now, when you see this one on camera, this is one of the ones, I never say that in the building on camera, but I believe that a lot of his bars were slept on. You understand what I'm saying? So I believe that once it, gets on camera, once they release the footage on this one, a lot of it is going to get caught, and it may end up leaning toward Newborn. So, but right now I got Joe 2-1. Newborn was like right on his heels. You understand what I'm saying? If not, like I said, either way. So I'm calling this 2-1 either way. All right, let's move right along. Next one we're going to do is Chef Trez versus Mr. Wavy. Yo, check this out, man. First of all, I want to say, man, Chef Trez is a genius when it comes to these rebuttals, man. I mean, he's a genius when it comes to the rebuttal, man. Like, he does it so effortlessly. I don't think he didn't do 3 of them things in his battle. It was just something about the card today, man. The energy wasn't in the building. Like the love was there the first time they came through. I don't think they promoted this one as good as they promoted the first one when they came to the DMV. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm gonna say is that I believe this is right in lieu of Gnome 8, which is a big card. Maybe that has something to do with it. Turnout was okay, but it was nothing like the first one. You understand what I'm saying? So, but they put on. They came through and they was there, and good battles went on. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Mr. Wavy and Chef Trez, I got Chef Trez 2-1. Mr. Wavy did not perform or deliver the same way that he did versus Twerk. You know what I mean? When he battled Twerk, he had angles, he had bars, he had performance. You know what I mean? I don't know if he wasn't really inspired to write for Chef Trez, but he did his thing. You know what I mean? They chopped it up after the battle. And Mr. Wavy's nice. He came through, you know what I mean, with the bars as he usually do. He had this one triple line with the, you'll see it when it come out. It was fire. It was fire. Now the crowd did, you know, go excited, you know, go ballistic over that. So, man, this one, see, these battles was hard to call. You know what I'm saying? It was close. But like I said, I'm going to edge it to Chef Trez because of them fire rebuttals he had. You know what I'm saying? It was at one point around when, you know, I was like, you know, Mr. Wavy got this, you know, and now Boz, you know, trying to rep Wavy, like Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? But I got to give it to Chef Trez. It ain't about, you know, where you from and all that. Chef Trez did his work, he put it in. Mr. Wavy did his work, he put it in. But Chef Trez just edged this 2-1. Alright. Tech 9 versus Gems. Tech 9 versus Gems. Tech 9 came in there like he never left, man. You understand what I'm saying? Like he never left. He put that pressure on Gems. You know, he was all up in his face with it. You know, the energy was there, the aggression was there. The delivery was there, and he was just, Gems wasn't ready for that. You understand what I'm saying? Gems is that smack stage, and Gems just don't transcend well. You know, to me anyway. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, I was there, and some corny stuff happened later with Gems. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to waste this blog to speak about it, but what I would say, it was corny, and some people had to get escorted out of the event. You understand what I'm saying? There's going to be plenty of people probably talking about it, so y'all can check them out for that. But as far as the battle's concerned, I got Tech 9 3-0 on that boy. Tech 9 3-0. Tech 9 punched him in bunches. You know what I mean? This really was on his heels, really was bringing it to him hard, talking to him, you know, up in his face and whatnot. You know, Gems came with 3 rounds of material, but it was good. You know, it was good. It wasn't trash, but it wasn't enough to edge Tech 9. So I'm giving this one 3-0 body bag. So far, this is the only body bag of the night that I've seen. All right, next battle, we got your boy Young X versus Clean Paper. You know, Clean Paper, he didn't shock me because, you know, I've seen Clean work like this before, but he was back in his old bag on this one. You understand what I'm saying? He was back in his old bag. You know, he was funny with it, witty with it, and he was just up there having fun. You understand what I'm saying? And Young X coming through, and he did his thing or whatever. Young X did him. You know what I'm saying? Young X, you know, I feel like he rapped way longer than, I don't know, they didn't have any time limits, I guess, but he rapped for a long time. And a lot of times when you do that, you can kind of oversaturate the audience on what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give this one to I'm gonna give the first and the second rounds to Clean Paper. I believe Young X may have the third, so I'm gonna call this 2-1. And last but not least, my boy the Saga versus B Magic. B Magic came through punching out the gate. He came through with punches and bunches. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, he showed up 3 rounds, no chokes. This is the B Magic I like. This is that old B Magic. You understand what I'm saying? Now, mind you, had he choked, Saga would have took this. Saga would have took this. I'm not going to call this a 3-0. I'm not calling this 3-0, but I got a 2-1 in favor of B Magic. Now, had B Magic did anything, slighted his rounds any kind of way, Saga would have took this because Saga was on his heels. You understand what I'm saying? Saga did his thing. B Magic just edged him, doing what he do. Just doing what he do. Like I said, man, it was a fire event. You know, I'm not mad. You know, everything went good. Little mishap, but you know, staff had it under control, and we was back to work, back to business. You understand what I'm saying? So that was my recap. Peace and love.